She's like, great idea. I asked you to do
sorry.
one thing.
Sorry. Oh, love you.
Stop filming me. I can't even talk to you right now. I asked you to do one thing. One thing.
What are your clothes doing?
You dumped my entire bag of clothes on the floor.
Okay, in all fairness, this box had no tape on it.
Who put the box together?
I just wanna dive into the blue. Doesn't really matter what we do. Don't let the moment pass us by. Just trust that the universe is right. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light.
We just got back from Medford and then we went to Armitage for a little bit, had a little bit of a...
See, Gary, see you on Sunday. All right, we will.
We had a little bit of a run in there, so...
Isn't that funny where we just know people's name? That's Gary.
Hey, Gary.
They were on their way to Canada, but Canada's closed, so they're stuck here for a few months.
There could be worse places to be stuck. And we've decided that we have a newfound love for the Deerwood. It ain't that bad. So we left Medford, and of course, I knew this would happen. We forgot something there. And it was like, I told Lisa, if the kids left any clothes, just donate them. I don't care. Don't put them in the mail. But she left her Sonicare toothbrush, Fiona. So she popped that in the mail. And then, like a total sweetheart, she sent some swag. Wine, tea, and weekends. Full Leaf Tea Company. Yeah, so her and her husband own a tea company, which is just the most amazing tea, and they do custom blends, and it is amazing. So if you're in the market for tea, check out Full Leaf Tea Company. Good stuff. Anyway, so she sent me all this cute stuff, and I absolutely love it. So I'm sporting the t-shirt. She sent me a hat and this like amazing thermos for tea. You can use it for tea or coffee or, you know, whatever. We're on our way to Elkton. Amen. Are you excited for Elkton?
Super excited.
Yeah.
Umpqua River fishing.
I heard the Umpqua is really warm.
Nice.
I'm excited for swimming. Dipping my doodle.
I just wanna dive into the blue. Doesn't really matter what we
So we're in Elkton, and this food came from a food cart that was right up there, right?
Really nice people.
Nice people.
I got a couple fish tacos.
Yummy.
Nice people, great food, great life.
Yeah?
Great food, great life.
How are those nachos? And then the host here, the camp host, they have like 400 movies in there to rent, so we picked up 4 movies.
What are we gonna watch?
Finding Nemo, or Star Wars Episode 2, or Uncle Buck.
Appropriate.
Rated PG, but now it'd be probably PG-13. So good though.
Here you go, guys.
Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life.
July 15th.
15th.
We were supposed to be going last week,
We were.
but our canopy didn't come in yet.
Canopy came in yesterday.
Came in yesterday.
So let's go. Let's leave right now. Let's go.
We can't.
We can't.
Why? Because I got a phone call.
This is time for a little PSA.
PSA.
Public service announcement
Okay,
about
yeah,
about
colon health.
colon health. Okay, or colon health. Or don't stick your head in the sand when it comes to medical issues.
Right.
you have to do an annual check because of your family history.
Yep. I have a history of colon cancer in my family, and so I had a colonoscopy 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to have it the following year.
Yep.
But then I ended up having a surgery that year, and everything kind of got crazy, and then I had it rescheduled, and then I got sick, so I had to reschedule it, and then COVID happened. So really that's just a bunch of excuses for putting off something that I knew that I needed to do.
Right.
So when they called and said we can get you in this week, it was kind of a no-brainer.
They called like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And you weren't going to tell me.
There was a moment where I was like, I could just act like I never got this call.
Right.
I would never forgive myself
Yeah.
if something happened. And
Right.
you guys know like what it's like. You have a different level of responsibility when you're a parent to your kids. Like you take better care of
it's just
yourself
smart,
because
too.
you know that I want to be here for my kids forever. And you.
You don't want to not know.
My guess is that the biopsies will probably be negative for anything of significance. But it sounds like it's
No tears. There's no crying in the RV. Here you go. That's why you carry it. Bandanas.
Say that if you're lucky enough to have your mom as your best friend, pretty lucky.
Road trip snacks. This is leg one of the road trip. Tell us what we get to choose from.
Grammy bought these.
Animal crackers. So
Animal
good.
crackers.
They're really cookies. They're animal cookies.
They're not why do they call them crackers?
They call them crackers. Guilt-free.
Right?
Guilt-free. Just
I
like
know, right?
just like they call those small little candy bars. Wait.
We're really healthy here.
Wait, just like they call those little candy bars, fun size. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's just, you can nibble on those all day long. It's fun. You don't even have to worry about it.
It is
Not like king size. Whoa, get in my belly, I'm a king.
But really, you basically
It's
eat
fun.
2 king size worth
Right.
of snack size.
Right.
So you might as well just buy the king size.
Bingo.
But it's not as fun.
No, it's not.
Ritz Bits.
Oh, those are good too. How about carrot sticks or
Look,
ants on a log?
it was a bit thrown together last minute. I made a little trail mix. It's sesame sticks from Trader Joe's and dried bananas from Trader Joe's.
That's good.
It's really good. You got a little sweet salty. That's kind of his and mine.
Then go reach over and push the diesel button there. That's the last one. Push it. Quick when it's full. Boom, and we're back. Central Washington Harvest host site, first night.
No.
Zellah, Washington. Keeping it real.
B.
What?
That is so cheesy.
And we're boo!
I feel like you're
Wait,
like,
can I
making
do
an
some
ad
kind of
for
special?
something.
Listen, Harvest host.
You
know
are
what that is? This is
nailing it out of the park.
nailing it out of the park. Okay. First night, first day.
This is all wonky. It's all wrong.
First day, road trip, 280 miles, Springfield to Zellah, Washington. I think that's how you pronounce it. We found this place on a little app called Harvest Host. You pay an initial membership fee of like, I even forget, it's like $75. But then every place that you go to, farms, vineyards, breweries are kind of the main people that are part of this. You show up, they give you a place to park.
Usually there's no hookups, which is fine.
So we carried in our own water. We have the generator running. And usually you just support their business, and that's kind of your way to pay back into this. So we are at Severino Vineyards. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
I think so.
Severino, I think. Pulled in about 4:30. There's one other person here. You can see them right there. But they've got a huge parking lot here. Unfortunately, they're closed right now, so there's no like tastings or anything like that. So no way for us to directly support them. Monica is supporting. You're supporting the wine industry. Hey, our generator, this is our first time using it, whisper mode. Like you can, I mean, you can still hear it, but...
Yeah, so originally, like the best generator out of the market is like a Honda. Is that right? And Honda. It's around
It's
$2,000?
a couple $1,000.
Yeah, so it's quite an investment.
This is like...
We found this guy.
This is the Predator 3500. I think that's the name of it. From Harbor Freight. We got it on sale for $5.99, and it
regularly
is like $7.99 or something. So
still a good deal.
Yeah.
Still a good
but
value.
It's super quiet. We got the AC pumping in there because it is a hot...
It's hot in the shade.
Central Washington Yakima night. So this is our plan. Harvest Host site tonight. Tomorrow we're going to hit up an RV site in Coeur d'Alene. Thank you.
Dude, get out of here.
Coeur d'Alene, like along the lake, it's about 220 miles from here, so get out semi-early-ish, 10, and then get there by like 1:30, spend some time on the lake, enjoy that time. This is our first time boondocking. Carried in our water, carried in our power, so we're just kind of playing around with that. Keeping the poops down.
You know what I think we're going to find watching this bag is we're going to find you talking a lot and me looking really uninterested in drinking wine.
Oh, that's...
It's just going to be me
typical
over
night.
here. Me
typical
over
night
here.
is this. Look at how much space that you see here.
That's not true.
I want your house.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Let's flash back to our drive today. Sound of Music. Boom! We're back. Okay, so here tonight, Coeur d'Alene tomorrow, another Harvest Host site on Monday, and then Livingston, Montana for 6 days. I don't know anything about Livingston.
It's supposed to be really small.
Small?
But we couldn't find any bookings actually
it's available,
in,
which is great. Bozeman.
Bozeman is where we want to hang out, but there really wasn't anything available. And they
apparently,
contacted us last
like
minute.
Waiting 5 days prior to your trip, most people don't do that.
Whatever, it's how we roll.
Because I sent messages to like 10 different parks, and they said we're all booked.
Do you know what I would rather do?
Yeah.
I would rather wing it than like have my whole life, because stuff changes.
Yep.
We might decide that we're not really that into Bozeman, and we check out 3 days early.
You watch your mouth. We're into Bozeman. Bozeman, we're into you. We are into you, and you're into us.
Yeah,
so,
we're totally into you.
We're going to explore Bozeman. We're going to do Yellowstone, that whole thing.
Do you know what I have to say?
What?
Is I've lived in Oregon my entire life, and that trip today up through the 84, through the Dalles.
Yep.
And, I've never seen that part of our state.
No, I haven't either.
And it was like nothing I've ever seen in Oregon.
Yeah.
It felt like we were somewhere really far away.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. This is just a taste of it. And
Yeah.
this is we just went from Oregon into Washington,
Right.
which we've been to Washington a billion times, but we've never been on that road.
Yeah.
Never taken that, either of us, ever. And so it was really cool seeing a part of Oregon that I was like, I didn't even know this was here.
Right.
It looks so different than the landscape that we grew up in our area.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
And I just think like for our first night doing this, I mean,
winning.
Harvest Host, you know, it's, I don't know, there's a ton of apps out there, and we joined like 2 or 3 of them, and some seem like they're great deals, and others seem like I would want my money back now because the deals are only in the off season. You know, like the summertime you go to try to find it. Sure. This is just like to be able to camp at
and the hosts.
Oh, the hosts.
We've had great contact with.
Yeah, she's been great. Like, just park wherever you want. You know, there's parking like way back over there. There's a big like gravel pad where they probably have people park when they're open, but she's like, we're closed, so just park across all of the parking spots where it's flat and you have this huge tree and
best spot.
Yeah. So anyway, cheers.
Cheers, babes.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you too. And we'll see you guys
tomorrow.
Coeur d'Alene. Boom! Coming at you, aerial. Would you go get on top of the RV? Let's get the whole family up on top of the RV.
Sounds like a bad
And then we
idea.
do an aerial flyby.